What up guys, it's your boy K15 aka Kinchima15. Welcome to my video. As you all know, Street Fighter 6 won Game of the Year. I personally don't care about the Game Awards because I think it's just mostly ads. They don't allow devs to talk about what inspired them to make the games. It's just ads, unless you win Game of the Year or some big award. But I think the Game Awards is bullshit in general. But I am very glad Street Fighter 6 won Fighting Game of the Year over Mortal Kombat 1. And it's not because I am biased, it's because objectively speaking, Street Fighter 6 is just a better fighting game overall. But I don't want you to take my word for it. I will use this video to go over gameplay mechanics, visual representations that I think both games have. And we can tally it up here. As you can see, I have an Excel sheet right here in front of me. In this Excel sheet, we'll talk about the gameplay mechanics, graphics, story, lore, sound, music. So I own both games, and I think it's time we dove into them. I'll be comparing both of them, and you can do so along with me. So sit back, grab some cookies, snacks, drinks, whatever, and let's hop right into it. As you can see right here, I have 937 hours on Street Fighter 6, and I have 300 hours on Mortal Kombat. On MK11, I had over 4,000 hours. I'm not kidding, I did. But as you can see, Street Fighter 6, I have way more hours than I do Mortal Kombat 1. And you could argue it's because Street Fighter had maybe 2 months before MK1 dropped. Regardless, though, the numbers don't lie. I just seem to be enjoying Street Fighter more so than I am Mortal Kombat. But let's go into the details. Let's cover all the information we can. So please stick around and let's get it. The first thing on our list are controls for Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat utilizes a combo system called dialing. It's fairly simple, and I will quickly explain it to you as best as I can. If you look on my screen, I have certain moves highlighted, and by inputting each move I see on the screen, from Playful Prickle, Heaven's Beacon, Crushing Knee, God's Wrath, I can achieve a combo. That is a combo. That is literally how the combo system works. For the most part, enemies will be juggled in the air. And while they're being juggled in the air, you put in the numbers, the buttons, and you will perform a combo. It is fairly easy. It's not hard at all. Some characters may be harder than others. You would just have to figure out what character works the best for you. So like I said, this is basically a dialing combo system. I think it is beginner friendly. If you've always had issues with fighting games, I think this sort of combo system would be a great entry point for anyone who is new to fighting games. A lot of people say cons of this fighting system is that the games feel like you really don't have control. They feel like you're just pressing buttons and watching a cutscene happen. And you know, it makes sense. It might not make sense now while you're watching this, but when I compare the Street Fighter version of the game, it will make sense to you. Let's do it again. Playful Prickle, Heaven's Beacon, Crushing Knee, and then God's Wrath. That is the MK combo system. But let's not forget the selling point of this game. Cameos. With cameos, you can enhance your game. You can make things a lot easier for you. You can make things that are unsafe, safe. You can even pile on damage. For example, this is what this combo looks like by itself without a cameo. As you can see, I did 38% damage. 382. Now let's call a cameo in. 404, 40%. That's the entire backbone of this game. Cameos will do special things. As you can see, Serena can also drain your enemy's meter. She can also do this. And she can also fire out projectiles. So that's pretty much the MK system. Now, one thing about MK is that with each game, they try to add new gimmicks, new systems. In MK10, it was the sprint mechanic and a lot of mix-up potential. In MK11, it was a lot slower and it had crushing blows and just way more grounded and shorter combos. In this game, there is so much freedom. You can pretty much do whatever you want. The game will let you do it. Is this a good thing? Some people might say it is. I personally don't think it's a good thing because it just makes this game a free-for-all. It just becomes a complete, absolute mess because you can call out cameos that would make moves that should have been punishable safe. And I don't think that's good because we get characters like Cyrax and Kung Lao. These two cameos have plagued the competitive scene of this game. All the top tournaments usually end with Kung Lao cameos for a reason, at least recently as of December 2023. Will NRS patch this and make things change? There's a good chance they will. But as of right now, the cameo system is absolutely busted. There's no fun to it when everyone's using the same cameos. Why would I pick another cameo knowing that if I use Kung Lao cameo, all my moves will become safe? Moves that normally should be punishable are now safe. That is what the combo system looks like in MK. You call in your cameo, you put in a bunch of buttons, and you're good to go. It's not hard. Anybody can learn this if they put in the time. Frame data matters. The usual fighting game stuff matters. You need basic knowledge of spacing, playing neutral, all there. I'm pretty sure there are some BS in MK that will let you skip neutral, but that's just how MK is in general. And oh yeah, MK has a block button as well. It has a block button. It also has a up block, which allows you to block attacks that involve jumping in or attacks that come from the air or an overhead. And this will leave the enemy in a very vulnerable state that allows you to punish them. But beware, if the enemy grabs you or punishes you while you're in up block, damage is significantly higher than usual. Okay. Now, in Street Fighter uses what I believe is called a link system. And I will explain it to you right now. All MK had the juggle system, or the dial-in, which basically your opponent's in the air, and you're just putting in each button, hitting them while in the air till they fall on the ground or till you finish the combo. Street Fighter requires you to link your combo systems, and I will explain it. This is one button from Ryu. 7 frames right there. That means I have 7 frames of advantage. So while Cammy is in the stun where she's like, oh, I just got hit, I can hit her with another button. But the thing is, I have to use a button that's fast enough to hit her within those 7 frames. That worked. Okay, Let's try to find what button would work. That didn't work. As you can see, this has a startup of 10 frames. I need something that starts faster than 7 frames. And what would that be? That worked. It looks like this. This has a startup of 4. So I just linked 1, 2. Literally. That is it. That is the link system. You just got to figure out what buttons will allow you to combo into the other one within the right amount of frames. I know it sounds complicated, but I promise you it is not. If you're new to Street Fighter, I suggest picking up Ryu because he's a great character to get you into the system. See? This one also links. It's a bit trickier though, because look, I have a 7 frame advantage and this has 6 frame startup. So I only have 1 frame, or about 1 frame or so, to link the other one. What happens if I do it late? Yeah, your opponents will block it. So more or less, that is the combo system in Street Fighter. So we just performed a combo. As you can see, combos on here are not as long as MK11's, or MK1 rather. They're a lot shorter, and you know, on average, game combos do less damage on here. That's just how it is. That is literally a combo, a 3-hit combo. That is the average combo you'll be doing on this game, and that's just a fact. So if you're looking for the long combo systems that are, you know, your opponent's being juggled in the air for a minute, you're not gonna find that here. Is it possible? It is absolutely possible. Jamie can do that, but most characters can't do that. But what else should we talk about here in Street Fighter? Oh yeah, the drive gauge. In Street Fighter, you can pretty much run. I guess there is a run button. You see? One run, or running, utilizes 1 bar of meter. It probably uses half if you do it efficiently. Yeah. Some characters have different run animations. See? That's a pretty decent drive rush. That's what it's called. It's called a drive rush. And she's in his face already. Let's see what Ryu's is like. Okay, that's pretty good. What about full screen? Not bad. Let's see Cammy's. She doesn't go as far as Ryu, but she is faster, it looks like. So that is the drive rush system. And when you hit an enemy while doing the drive rush, your advantage goes up even higher. Now you can link, you know, way more buttons that you couldn't link before. As you can see, it's not working. It's not working. I don't have enough frames to do that. What happens if it worked? Drive rush will give you more advantage to do things like that. But you want to be careful, because if you burn out, now you're vulnerable. If you burn out, which is what you don't want, you are in big trouble in this game. And your opponents will pressure you. Your opponents get 3+ frames on you, it's just miserable. And you don't want to be, you know, burnt out in the corner, or this will happen to you. You get stunned. Wow, did Cammy just moan? Yeah, I love this game. But yeah, you don't want to be burnt out in this game. Burnout will put you in a lot of trouble. And what else is there to cover? As you can see, you have your light buttons, medium buttons, and heavy buttons. As you can see, this is the modern version. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the classic version looks like. Light punch, medium punch, heavy punch. And then you have light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. See, this might be too much for most people who want to get into fighting games, which is why I'm very thankful we have modern controls. And, you know, I don't have to worry about 6 different buttons. All I have to worry about is just 3, you know, just 1 light, 1 medium, 1 heavy. So, Capcom have done a lot of research and they've streamlined and given each character their best possible buttons. But if you want full control of your character, go ahead and play Classic. But I think it's time to look at combos, right? So just relax and let's look at some awesome Street Fighter combos. In Street Fighter, you have way more control over everything your character does. There are no long, complicated move strings that require you to dial in. If you press punch, you did that. If you press kick, you did that. If you want him to uppercut like that, that was you. So every time I'm doing this, I am literally controlling every single limb on Ryu's body. So there's way more control. It feels like you're actually in the game. In MK, it might feel like, you know, it's just a quick time event. That's what people would say MK looks like. And if you play Classic, some might argue that might be a lot more fulfilling since you're doing way more complicated button inputs. But like I said, don't let that take away anything from you. Classic has its pros and cons. So there's Modern. In Modern, you get, you know, easier access to moves like this, or you would have to manually put it in like this. You know, this is the manual version. Or you could just put the easier input by pressing forward and special, you know, at the cost of less damage. And on Modern, you lose way more buttons. Street Fighter also has other mechanics apart from Drive Rush. As you can see, those 6 green bars allow you to do things other than that. For example, Drive Impact. Drive Impact is a good way to send your opponent flying, and if you can hit him into the wall, that's a free combo. Well, it's not necessarily free, because you earned it. So it's not really free. You get what I mean. And if your opponent blocks it, it gets sent flying. But each one costs a bar though. Very simple, but you gotta be careful. Your opponent also has Drive Impact, and the last thing you want is for them to counter your Drive Impact with their Drive Impact. So you want to be careful. The game also has a parry system. Can't touch me. As long as this is out, you can't touch me. Lows, highs, overhead, nothing can reach me. But there is one thing though. A grab. You get grabbed for 20%. So as you can see, it's all rock, paper, scissors. You just gotta be careful. And look, you lose drive gauge when you get grabbed. So basically what I'm saying is Street Fighter is not an easy game. I'm not gonna cut it. It is, compared to Mortal Kombat, it is a bit harder. There's no denying that. For a fact. Is it rewarding when you do master it? Absolutely. I feel like, look, this is me controlling Chun-Li's arm to do moves. This is me controlling this part of her arm to do this. There aren't dialing combos and, strings that I press to make them do animated, targeted cutscenes. I actually formulate the combos. And I definitely think it is very rewarding in this game. We can go ahead and start putting in scores here. For controls, I will give MK... So it's... the highest you can get is a 5. Controls, I will give MK a 5. Street Fighter, I will give Street Fighter a 5. They are both different games that offer different controls. If all the fighting games were all the same, that would suck. That would absolutely suck. We need variety. Combo system, I will give MK a 5 as well. Dial-in is here to stay. It's a good beginner system for people who are new to fighting games. We need dial-in combos so we don't scare everybody off. I will give Street Fighter's Link combo system a 5 as well. Overall gameplay feel, I will give MK a 3 here. I just think going from Street Fighter to MK, Street Fighter is just way more fluid. It feels so much better. I can't even describe it. Even the online presence on Street Fighter just feels absolutely fantastic. I think Street Fighter is just on another level. I don't know if Capcom stole all the best animation devs in the fighting game industry, but theirs is just so good. Overall gameplay feel, I would give for Capcom 5. I think this is fair. MK just still feels kind of stiff. It's not quite there yet. Okay, graphics and visuals, art style, Mortal Kombat. Okay, I think this is gonna be fun. Let's go ahead and do it. I think Mortal Kombat 1 is graphically a good looking game. I think the graphics are extremely good, especially for a fighting game that has chosen to go the realistic route. They could have gone for some artistic, stylistic game, but MK has to go realistic because they want to sell you gore. And the gore works the best when characters look as real as possible. I think this model of Sindel is not my favorite Sindel model. I think MK11 Sindel looked way more like Sindel, but there's no denying that this is a gorgeous woman. They clearly hired a pretty woman, and they put her face in the game. So MK is by no means an ugly game when it comes to the faces, for the most part. We'll talk about the outfits later. But yeah, as you can see, this is what the models look like in game. This is Sindel in game, and this is Liu Kang in game. Would you say this looks good in game? I don't know. Sure, your camera's all the way over here, but you can still tell like there's something not right about these characters. They're just so... Look at Sindel's face while she walks. No emotion, no smiling, no... She's not being expressive. It just looks... She looks like a doll. She doesn't look alive. This is Sindel's face. Does this look like a character that's alive to you guys? Absolutely not. When I see MK characters in game, I feel like these characters are not alive. They feel lifeless. They feel boring. they rarely express emotions. The only emotions they ever show are this. She makes a slight face. And that's it. Really? No, I'm hitting you. Like, emo. Show me that you're being hurt. Express pain. Nothing. Okay. Okay, now she's looking a bit uncomfortable. About time. Nothing. Nothing. So, yeah. MK characters look lifeless in game. And you're probably wondering why, what does this have to do with fighting games? It doesn't matter. I think it does matter. Like, Sindel is literally making the same face over and over again from being hit. It looks goofy. It doesn't look immersive at all. Hitting these characters, and I feel like I'm fighting an NPC. They rarely emote. Liu Kang makes the same face. Look, this is a standing one. Same facial expressions over and over again. Look at Sindel. She's making the same face over and over again. It's kind of funny, honestly. Like, it's almost hard to take cinematic pictures in this game because everybody looks lifeless. Okay, I'll take a screenshot. I'm gonna take a screenshot right now. Screenshot. Screenshot. And I'm gonna go ahead and change the stage so you guys don't say, "Oh, it's the stage. It's the stage that's making them not look so good. You look so dead." Are these characters even alive? That's look at this. They stand the same way. There's no idle animation. Holy crap. Bro, are these supposed to be living, breathing people? Look at her face. It looks terrible. Outside of the cinematic cutscenes and all that, this game is a mess. But I think I've covered what I wanted to in terms of just in-game graphics and presentation. Let's go ahead and look at character designs. The characters in this game look like they were AI generated. I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not. For example, look at Li Mei. Like, what is this? This has to be one of the worst outfits I've ever had the misfortune to look at. It's clearly hired a pretty model, but the overall design is just fucking god awful. Forgive my cursing, I'll probably curse a lot. This is Ashura. This is Ashura in game. This is what she looks like. In fact, let me make it worse. Let's pick the terrible outfit they gave her. Okay, this is Ashura in game. You cannot convince me this is good character design at all. Let's look at her. Let's zoom in on her face. This is what Ashura's face looks like. Look at the hairline. It's absolutely terrible. And for the most part, this is what I think about a lot of the cast in the game. What's even ironic is that they finally found out the face model for Ashura. And the lady who they modeled her after is actually extremely gorgeous. So it makes you wonder what the fuck happened. How did you mess her face up? Why did you hire this extremely gorgeous woman just to, fuck her up? It doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know why. I almost don't even believe that's the actual model, but it's whatever. So, but most of the faces in game look pretty. I think Kitana has a pretty face. I think Sindel, who doesn't necessarily look like Sindel to me, is gorgeous in the face. Katana's gorgeous. Melina, without the fucked up mouth, is gorgeous. Shang Tsung is clearly a handsome man. Reiko is clearly a handsome man. Rain, everybody is gorgeous except Ashura and maybe Baraka. I think these characters were intended to be ugly. Add Havoc to that list. I would say Tanya. She's not ugly at all. But I've seen the actual face model for Tanya, and she is way prettier. So this game is clearly not doing the face justice. But Tanya's outfits are ugly. Terrible outfit. Terrible outfit. Lame design. Lame design. It's just the game. The design in this game is just absolute cheeks, and that's a fact. I'm sorry. MK, excluding the most of the faces that have been facially, you know, sculpted to resemble real people or been referenced from, the game is just ugly in general. And I think this is one of the ugliest Shang Tsung, like not Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn. This is just awful. This is just terrible. Let's go ahead and look at these models. This is Chun-Li. As you can see. Oh wow. What the hell? She just moved. Oh my goodness. Look at her face. Jesus Christ, she moved again. It caught me off guard. Look at her face. Look at her eyes. Everything is moving. Her lips are moving. Her eyebrows are moving. Her eyes are moving. Her legs are moving. She is literally expressing herself like a real person. They don't do this on Mortal Kombat. They do not do. She just smiled for just because she could. I'm gonna try to put Sindel's face on this side. This is incredible. This shit is amazing. Let's go ahead and look at the GOAT, Ryu Sensei. He may not be as expressive as Chun-Li, but that's for a reason. But you can tell he is still human. His mouth has made like 2-3 different. Look at his mouth. Look at his nose flare up. He's focused. Okay. He jumps up. So good. Look at his mouth. He's blowing air. This shit is amazing. I'm gonna put Ryu right here, and I'll put Liu Kang on this side. And you tell me who looks more real. Now it's screenshot time. When it comes to graphics, I wouldn't even say MK has better graphics, because they're all graphics, they all look good. Now when it comes to style, Street Fighter hands down. This game is just gorgeous all around. Chun-Li is shapely, she's very curvy, face is gorgeous, her style is incredible, she is styled up. And she looks sexy, and she's not exposing any part of her body. And then there's Ryu, who's looking just jacked as shit, but he's also showing that he's come a long way from where he was. Like, he had the gi on. He still has his pants, but he has a cloak on, which sort of like gives you the feeling that Ryu is sort of like a master now. I just love the graphics. I love the art style. I love how stylized it is. You know, and Capcom clearly didn't hire anyone to scan their faces. They made all this shit from scratch, and it is absolutely amazing. So good job, Capcom. I almost forgot to show you guys this. I was editing the video and I was like, oh, I didn't show The facial reactions when characters get hit. Look at her face. That's just from getting hit. This shit is ridiculous. They didn't have to go this hard, and yet they did. This shit is incredible. And this is just a standing jab. Let's look at what... Oh, look at this. Look at how emotive she is just from getting hit. One eye open. Come on in, Ryu. One eye open, one eye closed. Let's try that again. Both eyes open. Both eyes closed. This game is insane. Holy shit. Both eyes closed on a standing jab. I think both eyes were open, but one was almost closed. One eye closed, one eye open. This shit is nuts. The character's sweat, as you can see, I've activated the sweat on Chun-Li. She has hella sweat on her, which makes sense. So it's, you know, MK. I don't think MK has sweat. It only has blood, a blood system. But let's look at it. MK has a blood and damage system. Street Fighter does have a sweat system and a damage system. This is what the damage system looks like. See, taking damage over time. It will show up in the game. I really wish they made this a part of the online scene, but right now it's only offline and in versus mode offline. But the main highlight was just to show you guys how fucking expressive these characters are. This is what she looks like when she hits, when she's the one throwing the hits. Look at her face. It's so good. I love it. Okay, I think we should definitely go over character designs. Without a doubt, I think Capcom just have better character designs overall. If I saw this in a silhouette, just pure shadow darkness, I would know it's Aki in a heartbeat without even blinking. I would know right away. Just overall, the characters feel more lively, they are more attractive to look at. Like, look at this dude. Sure, MK has some characters that look good, like Sub-Zero and Scorpion, but just the rest overall, it's just a miss. They don't strike me. They don't look good. I just think Street Fighter is just on another level of just, you know, I want to play Chun-Li. She looks fucking amazing. You know, I want to play Marissa. Marissa looks fucking amazing. Like, look at this shit. Shit is incredible. I mean, look at this outfit here. Are you kidding me? These side boobs, that's just nuts. Of course, we can't forget my girl, favorite character in the franchise, Juri. She just looks so fucking good. This is my favorite Juri color. I love this shit so much. Oh, and then there's Manon. Nah, this shit is really good. I better stop before I spend the rest of the video just talking about how fucking good the cast is. Let's look at Cammy real quick. God, I'm a silver Cammy. I gotta do something about that. This shit looks good. Without a doubt. My girl, Kimberly. Look at this shit. Bro, if you... Man. I gotta show this to you. I gotta show you Kimberly in game. I'm sorry. I thought I was done with the facial expressions. It turns out I'm actually not. Let me show you what Kimberly does in the game with her face. Shit is insane. She is so awesome. Look at this. She's just in this single moment. She is showing way more, you know, humanity and just the fact of being alive than anyone in MK. Bro, look at all. What's with all this fucking movement? She's so like, you can look how energetic she is. She's excited. She's hyped. She's moving so fast that I'm look at her face. And then there's Jewelry. Bro, go play MK and then come back to this. Holy shit. I almost want to slow it down just so you can look at her face. You can take a screenshot at any time and these characters look so alive. Screenshot, 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 screenshot. Jury. Looking pale as hell, but I still love you, Jury. You're thinking, no, she's standing on that foot all fucking day. She's not standing on that foot all goddamn day. And you will see why. Look at this shit. I love it. I love it so much. Even I would get tired standing on my foot for so long. Ooh, where was I? Yes. Street Fighter is just simply on another level. And I think we're kind of done here. Let's look at that Excel sheet. Art style from MK. I'm going to give art style a 3. Graphically, it's one of the most realistic fighting games looking out there. If you're really into that realistic shit, you might like it. I'm not really into that uber realistic shit, especially in fighting games. I'd rather, fighting games be way more stylized. I prefer realistic graphics and, games like GTA and The Last of Us and all that. That's just me. If you like the realistic shit, this is probably a 5 for you. Art style, I'm an artist. I like stylized shit. So I'm going to give Street Fighter a 5. Character designs for MK, 2. Because the designs look like they were generated by AI. Street Fighter character designs, 5. Everybody looks fucking amazing. Hey, so story modes for MK and story mode for Street Fighter. If you like that MK lore, you want cinematic gameplay, this is just a game for you. Look, cutscenes. You get a story mode. It's decent. It's like a pretty high budget TV show.
Keep telling yourself that.
You were hungry.
Oh.
Everything was delicious, Madam Bo.
Thank you, Raiden. You boys are always a pleasure to cook for.
Why is he looking at her like that? Oh, look at Spider-Man.
Madam Bo, the Lin Kuei await your answer.
Like, look at this. It looks great. It's like, people like this shit.
I have been busy, Smoke.
The Lin Kuei? Who are they?
Don't know, but I don't like where this is going.
What do we do?
Stay ready.
Madam Bo, it is a simple choice. Pay for our protection, or risk harm to this fine establishment.
You'll get nothing from me.
That, Madam Bo, is unfortunate.
We're just watching this, trying to get a feel She starts fighting him. Tosses her over. Madam Bo!
Madam Bo!
Just run into smoke. What did you think would happen?
You two are brave, but against us, you are in over your head.
We don't care who you are or who you are with.
You will not menace Madam Bo.
Fight.
This is MK, man. You get what you pay for. You know, fortunately for me, I already know how to play Kung Lao, but when the game launched, I didn't know his buttons. I felt miserable because it wouldn't allow you to pin moves. Oh, you can actually, hold on. It wouldn't allow you to pin moves, so I just had to figure this shit out on the fly.
Now who's in over his head?
So yeah, this is the MK story mode. Cutscene ensue. Now we go back straight to cutscene. So that's exactly what to expect. Now let's there's no free roaming, there's none of that. The closest thing to free roaming is Invasions, which is one of the worst game modes I've ever had the misfortune to play, and I'm not even going to talk about it on this game. But there is world building in here in more of cinematic sense. But let's go ahead and go over to Street Fighter. Story mode, you create your avatar, and you take your avatar in game and just play the main missions. And that's it. As you can see, I have my created avatar right there. And let's go straight to it. Maybe we'll see cutscenes and whatnot. Time to find out. As you can see, World Tour takes place in open world map, literally. And there are people all around that you can fight. Like, look at this guy. He's walking off to me. Dash eats. That's so funny. Damn. Oh, my girl's actually talking. So, yeah, that was terrible gameplay, but that's because I haven't played, I don't even know what my style is. So basically, let's look at it. As you can see, there are people who will fight. You can fight just about anyone. It is kind of fun. Status. Okay, Chun-Li style. Yeah, that's why I was struggling. I went ahead and picked Juri. Juri is better for me. You can go here, buy yourself some outfits. You know, customize your avatar. You can buy a whole bunch of stuff. You can come over here. Customize your body type. You know, it's pretty awesome. As you can tell, I spent a good amount of my time on here with my avatar, if you couldn't tell. Yeah. So, yeah. Requires pay to elite the shop. Oh, fuck no. Quite fine with my current avatar. Thank you very much. This is, you can talk to her and you get a side mission. But, let's focus on the main story missions for now. Also, let's see. Because it is Italy, and we all know who's in Italy. Marisa. Of course, thank God. So these are the only times you'll see cool, awesome cinematic cutscenes during main character interactions. And The cutscenes are all good. There's not a single bad cutscene on here. But yeah, this is the only time you see a cutscene when you. I should probably start repeating myself. Damn, bro, I'm getting chills, bro. I'm getting chills. Bro, she is so fucking cool.
Come here!
Oh, that's her kitty cat. She's playing with it. But yeah. And then when you talk to her, it's back to the usual sort of cutscene. Oh man, I kind of wish she spoke, but oh, we got a fight. Welcome to Street Fighter Story Mode. No, I didn't mean to do that. She's not fighting back. Yeah, and you're I also don't have specials equipped. That's why I can't do specials, unfortunately. I don't play World Tour. World Tour is a grind, and I don't like grinds like that. I like my grinds online against real people.
Aren't you wonderful?
She looks good. She's emoting, you know. And this is all in engine, by the way. So that's good. And now we can walk around. We can go to this merchant. What do you have for me?
I see.
Man, just shut the fuck up.
Take care.
Pearl, what do you have? I don't want that. No, I'm good on that.
Please come again.
Bro sounds so bored. Okay. So that was one cutscene. Can I fight the cops? I like to whoop the asses. You can find a whole bunch of characters, like main characters in the game. You can find them here in World Tour, just chilling and doing their things. You do get a pretty amazing cutscene each time you meet them, but that's the only time you get that amazing cutscene. For the most part, most of the cutscenes are just like real cheap. Unfortunately, I'm gonna keep it a buck. But it's clear that a lot of the money went to the multiplayer aspect of the game. You know, as you can see, MK has a strong single player, but the multiplayer aspect is weak as fuck. Street Fighter has a very strong multiplayer aspect, but some might say their single player story mode is not as good. And if they say that, I absolutely understand. To give it a buck, I do prefer MK story mode. Like, look at this. He doesn't even talk. There's no cinematic. Okay, I called in some favors. But story mode, Mortal Kombat, I'm going to give it a... For a fighting game, I'm going to give it a 4. The reason it's not a 5 is because I couldn't pin my move lists. Story mode, Street Fighter, I will give that a 3. The world building in Mortal Kombat, I'm going to give a 3. The reason I'm giving it a 3 is because I don't like Liu Kang's new era. I don't like the fact that Hanzo is no longer here. I don't like the fact that Kuai Liang is fucking Sub-Zero. Not Scorpion, I mean. That would be like Capcom rebooting Street Fighter and all of a sudden Ken is Akuma. Or Ryu is Akuma. So I'm going to give that a 3. World building in Street Fighter, I'm going to give that a 3 as well. So overall, I would just say story mode is... It's just better on MK. MK is just better, at least in my opinion. Sound effects. Let's do sound and music. Sound effects. Let's go ahead and do sound effects on Mortal Kombat right now. MK sound too cartoony in my opinion. And I know by cartoony I just mean it all sounds like watermelon. Every squish, 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 a punch, squish, kick, squish. You know, but maybe it's just me. I think MK, so I'm going to give it a 4. I'm going to give Street Fighter a 5 for sound because I think the sound effect is way more varied, in my opinion. If you don't like that, that's whatever. This part is super subjective. Music, bruh. I don't remember. I've had 300 hours in MK, and the only sound that I think I can remember or soundtrack is the theme that plays in Johnny. Alright, this is hard. It's pretty decent. It's like the only soundtrack I remember in the game. Decent. I don't know, man. All these, the soundtrack is okay. It's just okay, in my opinion. Those are the only 2 soundtracks that I... Shit is hard. It's hard. Those are the only 2 songs. I'm sorry. I think Street Fighter 6 has just way more hits. This theme is so goddamn fire, bro. It's like one of my favorite soundtracks in the game. I love this stage just because of this theme. I haven't even gotten to the best part yet. Is this it? Alright, that shit is so good. But another awesome theme. This is a fairly new theme too. Shit goes so hard. Cammy's. Cammy's is hard as fuck too. This shit hard. This shit cold, bro. Bro, you hear this playing in an alley? You're done for. You hear this late at night? You hear this playing in the alley? And you look up and you see Cammy? You're dead. I fucking love this game, bro. Bro, I think Zangief's is also kind of cool. It's not bad at all. I like it. Is there another theme? Oh yeah, the India stage theme. That shit kind of. It hasn't even dropped yet. Just wait for it. Good. Shit is lit. So let's go here. Music MK, I will give MK a 4. And Street Fighter 5, because Street Fighter just go hard. Esports competitive scene 3. Well, you could get 3rd place at an official MK event, and the reward would be less than the ticket cost it took you to go there. Esport competitive scene, y'all seen Evo? Over there. Merchandise and media. I don't know, man. I guess they're getting a whole bunch of DLCs, and I'll give it 5. And Omni-Man and crossovers, Street Fighter 2. Reception and legacy, man. MK is, we're putting 2 right here. Crashes, animation bugs, brutalities weren't working. It's just been terrible. A critical reception, in my opinion, I thought this game was fucking a scam.
What? Bruh. Bruh! What the fuck?
Oh my god! He's gone! Whoa! Where'd he go? Whoa! 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 Where did he go? Where did he go? He's gone to get help. He'll be back tomorrow.
I thought it was a scam because it was just a terrible mess at launch, and it still is. Do you know that as of December 8th, 2023. This game launched almost 3-4 months ago, and there's still no online practice. So I'm gonna give this 2 critical reception. I'm giving this a 5. Street Fighter went hard. Presentation. Okay, presentation is just like, you know, the build up, the way the game looks before and after the game is over. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick my main. I want to find a lady, so I'm gonna pick Katana. Let's pick Serena.
Chujinko.
Medium is fair. Let's pick Nighttime.
Hanging Gardens.
If I had sisters like yours.
Outworld would be a very different place.
Round 1. Fight. Ashura wins. Flawless victory.
Yep. So that's the MK presentation from start to finish. I'm not doing no fatalities or brutalities. I'm not getting this game. This video went on age restricted. Let's try Street Fighter now. Okay. Let's put that on 99, 1 round, commentary on. I promise you we're going to leave commentary on because that shit is lit. I absolutely love
Next up,
commentary.
stage selection.
You can
Are
hear
they
him?
going to go with their main character?
That shit gets you hyped, bruh. It really gets you hyped. Let's take China. Yeah.
Yo, ready? You ready? Then get the gate up. We're going in.
You can skip this if you don't want it. You can skip it, but I always leave it on because that's just. And you can emote if you're playing a real person. They can emote too.
Exciting to see.
Nowhere to run. I'm not gonna lose.
And since I am playing,
They go for the forward jump to start the round, looking to make something happen. Picks up some quick damage with that combo. Player 1 chases them down. At least one of them is having a good time. Burnout triggers. Those 7
Woo.
beautiful letters. You love to hear them. Woo. I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good.
she was lit, and she was lit. So this is the presentation in both games. So why don't we go ahead and rate presentation, and we can talk about. I'll talk about what I think. Okay, presentation for MK. I don't know, man. It just they show up. I don't know. I'll give this a 3. MK11 had a way better presentation because there were 3 dialogues. Here it's just 2, and they abruptly stop at 2, and it's just weird. I'm not even trying to nitpick. You guys all know MK11 had better intros, without a doubt. Here they just boom, they jostle a little bit, and then they bounce back after 2 lines. I don't know. Street Fighter 5, way more hype, and you know that's a fact. Let's talk about stability. MK dropped in a shitty manner. There was just bugs, player 2 advantage, cameos disappearing in the middle of the arena, no cross-play, no open betas. It was a paid beta. Fucking characters falling off the map. Brutalities weren't working right. The Nintendo version was a scam. It was just terrible. PC version 30 frames locked. It was just, bruh. I give this a 1 because it launched like shit. The game needed over 50 animation fixes. in the update. Street Fighter didn't have to do that. Street Fighter launched perfectly well. There's actually a free demo you can play right now on PC or on PlayStation, Xbox. You can play the demo for free and try it, and it launched smooth as butter. There is absolutely no denying that, and that's a fact, guys. If you think I'm trying to bully MK, you can leave if you're still here. But okay, now we've done stability. Okay, the next option here is training tools. What game provides you with the tool to be a better player? And as always, we shall start with Mortal Kombat 1. Okay, it shows me when I'm at a disadvantage, my startup. It shows the button. I kind of wish it would, whatever. Opponent type. Okay, we have block, movement, escape, get up, delay. Not bad. We can record this and trigger it. Okay, not bad. It's okay. It is okay. But what about online training? Say I wanted to train with my friends. Can I do that? Does the game let you do online practice with your friends? Let's go ahead and see. And if you don't know, online practice with friends is coming soon. It's still not there yet. Okay, so as of December 2023, you cannot. Your online practice is there, but you can't access it because it is coming soon. This was a $70 game. This is a $70 video game. And you can't let me practice online with my friends? I could do that in the old games, but for some reason I can't do that here. And are you still surprised? Street Fighter 1 Game of the Year? Let's go ahead and see what's going on Street Fighter. Okay, as you can see, there is actually a virtual stick. It highlights where you're aiming at, while there's also the annotation all the way on the left that shows your buttons. There is the bar, these two bars down there. The game actually explains to you what those bars are. All the information is right there. So counter state, punish state, non-counter, parry, active, all that information is right there. And it even gives you anti-air practice. Watch this. Well, it's who. You don't have to manually do that. The game will do it for you. I appreciate that. Beginners will appreciate that. Roll escape practice. It will teach you how to tech. No way. You can record like 1, 2, up to 8 different potential replays. There are also reversals on block, reversals on wake up. This shit is insane. You have all this here. Screen. It's nuts how much information's on here. You can even search for a game from here. They didn't have to go that hard, but they did. It's insane. And what's even better is the fact that the game has lobbies. Custom room, casual match. You go to custom room, search rooms. Look at all these people playing in here. Let's go here, graveyard. If you look all the way at the bottom, there's the training. You can go here and train, and people can join you in the training room, and they can train with you. I'm not kidding. I don't really have anyone to play with right now, but it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so you can actually train online with other people. I don't have anyone to do that with right now. So let's go ahead and rate this, shall we? Give MK a 3 or 4. I don't know, it's just definitely a 3. Actually, a 2, because no online practice. Training tools for Street Fighter, a 5. If I was comparing this to Tekken, it would probably be a 4.5, because Tekken has that system that lets you do some crazy shit in training. But okay, what's next is just online. In order to play online on MK, you have to go to Versus, Online, and these are what are available to you. This is Ranked, Casual, and Private. In Private, you can play against your friend in a private match or King of the Hill. Casual is just a casual experience or randomly private King of the Hill. That's nice. Casual is just casual, just ranked points aren't on the line. You can do casual King of the Hill, just match against random people. Warrior Shrine, I don't know what the fuck that is. Coming soon. $70 game, people. $70 game. And then there's Ranked. Ranked in MK is interesting. You can change your team. You have to choose your team before you go in there. You click here, you choose your team, you go to Combat League. Oh, I don't feel like searching for a match here. And you just play, you get rank points, and you keep matching up. Let's look. How do you see the rewards? I forget. Rank rewards. So you start all the way at apprentice right here. As you can see, you start at apprentice, go to combat, go to warrior, champion, master, grandmaster, demigod, god, and elder god, and you get rewards for each level you climb. But these, for the most part, these rewards are shitty. The really good ones are the skins, and you know, they were placed at really high levels. Like, I would love to get this Li Mei skin, but it's on Elder God, and I don't enjoy this game enough to play the Elder God. Fuck all that shit. But look at this shit, bruh. Look at this sticker here with, you see the first one right here? Oh, can you guys see my mouse? You probably can't, so I might zoom in. This shit right here is literally the same as this, but now her wings are opened up. What the fuck? This shit is insane, bro. This shit is insane. This game is the bare minimum, bruh. But hey, you play the game. People don't really care about that stuff. It's all filler. What they really care about are the skins. So I guess that's one thing MK has going for it. You get skins. And that's it. There is no online filter. There is no Wi-Fi filter. You cannot deny bad matches. You have to play it. There's no crossplay. $70 game in 2023. It's going to be 2024 in less than around 20, in like 20 days. It will be 2024. 25 days, I think. No crossplay, no Wi-Fi filter. You cannot deny Wi-Fi players. You can't play with your friends in other consoles. There is a very small chance PC is getting crossplay. But they did say crossplay is coming in the future. But like I said, I don't think PC is going to get it. If they get it, I will be shocked. But yeah, that's it, man. You play Combat League, casual, private match, that's it. Ain't much to it. That's it. Online is pretty bare bones, not going to lie to you. There is invasions, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not acknowledging that shitty ass game mode because it is fucking terrible. Yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and see what Street Fighter's playing with. It's ranked, casual, and custom. You click ranked and you go here and you can confirm your opponent if you want to confirm them. You can choose how much you want to deal with. Do you want 5 bars, 4 bars, 5 bars only? You know, I love this shit. Crossplay is on. All 5 bars. You can, let's make this casual. Oh, confirm. Oh, he has 4 bars, so I can choose if I want to play him or not. I'm gonna go ahead and play him. It's a Ken. It's a Master Ken. I'm about to get smoked. Bro, are you kidding me?
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Oh yeah, I am so dead.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 is in burnout, drives off the table. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with Fireball. It's a crucial back throw. Player 2 creates a good burnout trigger. Shinku Hadouken! Player 1 has depleted their fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Closing moments of the round, one hit's gonna do it.
I won. That's crazy. I won. Can I win round 2 though?
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Solid throw tech. Reads the throw and stops the push before it starts. Player 2 has the meter lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Springs forward, drive rush, knockdown, and player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Tries to spin their gauge on the level 2 super art.
I'm so dead!
Player 2 will need to use their
GG's. GG's.
That was a clinic on how a solid
Sorry, mate. I cannot rematch, unfortunately. But yeah, so we've seen what online looks like. There's casual, there's custom rooms. There are no custom rooms on MK at this moment. I don't know if it's coming, but there are no custom rooms. There were custom rooms on the other MK games. Let's go to the other online portion of it, Street Fighter. My favorite part of Street Fighter. Not even gonna lie to you. Battle Hub. Here you can create your custom avatars, the same ones you had in World Tour. You can create them, come in here and just have absolute fun and see people. Like, look at this. Like, I wonder how long bro took. Look how he has no, why is he walking? Bro, he is so fucking immersed, bro. Like, he is so goddamn immersed. Look how he was walking, bro. Like, he or she, whoever. He's like, I'm about to go have some fun. This game's just so fun. Look at him. He's got a nice sweater. How can anyone hate this game, man? And you see people here playing on the cabinets. You know, having a good time. This shit is lit. No, it's all empty on this side. And here you see people, they're actually fighting, spectating. And I'm sure as hell not going to fight in that because I will get absolutely smoked. But yeah, you can sit on cabinets, fight people. Here, I can go ahead and sit here and fight this guy. It's so good. I love it so much. It is so fun. It is immersive. It's really good. Don't do that. Is that going to kill? I don't know. No, it doesn't. I got to be careful now.
What's it gonna be? They can't get hit here. They're taking a step.
GG's. Something I didn't mention about the online aspect of Street Fighter is you can pretty much start a game anywhere. You can find a casual game and replay, or a rank play, and you can just rank casual. It doesn't matter. You can trigger the search for a match anywhere and practice, replay, the menu. It's insane. Custom rooms, it's insane. So the online experience in MK is absolutely a 2. And the online experience in Street Fighter is absolutely a 5. So I think we've tallied everything that we need so far. Let's go ahead and put the math in. So as you can see here, overall score for Street Fighter is 85, while Mortal Kombat is a 55. Objectively speaking, Street Fighter is just on another level. And this is more so my opinion mixed with a bunch of objective facts. You can ignore the music aspect. We can take out sound and music. I gave MK story and lore, so they should probably keep that. It's just Street Fighter is just the better game. It's just overall better. I mean, it's not perfect. Microtransaction is fucking terrible, but that applies to MK as well. We're in an age where MTX is just fucking insane, and I hate Street Fighter for that. But I also love Street Fighter because it's such a good fucking game. It's such a good game. It is. But anyway, guys, this has got to be one of the longest videos I have ever done. I have to edit this shit, put it together. Like, I'm sorry. Street Fighter is just... It's just better, guys. It's just a better game. It's your boy K15, aka Kenjima15. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe. If you watched this whole thing, Jesus Christ, thank you. Have a wonderful day, and peace.